Hey, what's up guys? CERN101 here. Just doing a quick YouTube video on my movie theater. I made this on the PS3 edition of Minecraft. Just recently got a PS4 and I transferred the world over, but unfortunately the borders of the PS3 world are still there. But I figured I'd do a quick tutorial, not really a tutorial, more just a walkthrough I guess, of my movie theater. So right off the bat, obviously you can see this giant thing sticking out of the side, and that's because I wanted to go for something a little different than a traditional movie theater, so I made it look like there's a big UFO crashing in the side of the theater. So I thought that was pretty cool. The lights just go around from the inside and the outside of the building, and I don't know if you guys could tell, but some of them don't come on. And I left it like that on purpose just because I thought, if a UFO really did crash into a building like that, probably not all the lights would work. So I just thought I'd leave it. Obviously, there's some smoke coming off it and flames. It's crashed in there pretty good. Go inside real quick. This is actually separate from the theater, so you can't actually get to the flames in that from the theater. And I did that on purpose because in real life there's no way they would ever let you get that close to real flames. So anyway, that's the front of the theater there. Nice little fountain, simple parking lot. Around the side of the theater, pretty simple design, just keeping it clean. This will be your staff entrance here. You got a nice dumpster. That'd be where they put all their garbage, obviously. The movie theater is attached to the mall. If you'd like to see the inside of the mall, just leave me a comment. Eventually I'll probably do a tutorial on some of the stuff I did in there. This is the logo for the theater. I'm from Ontario, Canada, and our local theater has this logo, Cineplex anyway. So that's where my inspiration came for that. There's a nice bridge there linking the mall to the theater. And we'll go inside now. Alright, so this is our front lobby way here. Pretty simple design. Got a nice little, I guess that'd be like a billboard for a movie. Right off the bat, you notice these 4 little kiosks here. I put them in to basically represent like the little I don't know what you call them, where you get your own tickets without having to wait in line for to get them from the attendant or whatever. So that's what those represent. Over here we have our concession stand, popcorn makers and stuff. Pretty simple. This is where you'd get your tickets if you don't want to use one of the kiosks, if you want to go to talk to an actual person. They would just be behind the counter there. 2 washrooms here. I wanted to make use of a horse with the armor in the city, just kind of, why not? So I put War Horse now playing. So War Horse was actually a movie, came out a number of years ago. So I just thought it was kind of cool to have in there. This is the UFO inside of the building. I didn't put too many flames or anything down here just because I wanted it to be to feel realistic, like there's not going to be open flames in a lobby way, so I left it kind of intact there. This is supposed to be like the landing beam coming down to the floor, and it doubles as a staircase that leads up to this little pre-movie area. So you got some different games here and some different books and magazines you can sit down and read and wait for the movie to play. Make our way back down here. This is the bridge coming in from the mall. Nice simple design, nice view of the road and off the downtown area over there off in the distance, and then the court building off on the other side there. So once you get your ticket and everything, you'd come over here, you get let in through these gates. There's a total of 3 theaters in my little movie theater here. So there's a small one down here. I guess this is where you'd put your like less popular movie. It's fairly small. Yeah, so simple design. You got your speakers in the wall and up above there as well. I kind of hid the lights down here as well as down in here, just to kind of have the lights like they have in the real theater, like just kind of hidden along the floor, so it's not too bright, but bright enough that people don't trip. We'll make our way up here. This is the control room for the theater, so you can turn on and off the lights inside on the ceiling. The few lights on the floor do stay on, just to so it's not totally dark in there. Also, we have our movies over here that we can select from, and our projector. Just basic design. I added this little window in just because I thought it'd be kind of cool, like as if you were actually someone in the movie theater. It'd be cool to come and see how it actually works and have a little window in. I thought that would be kind of cool, so I put it in. Just another perspective of the lobbyway here from this little catwalk area. Pretty simple. This just leads up to the next floor, and we'll come up here. I did the same pattern on the ceiling, just as a nice way to put the lights in. Yeah, so another little lobby sitting area. And then this is like the birthday party zone kind of place where, at least with our movie theaters, there's like a party room you can rent, and they're mostly for kids' birthday parties, so I kind of went with like a kids kind of color palette in here. We got like a nice table for dinner for the party, and then like a nice couched area. Some Minecraft decorations in this movie theater. And then I did like a little kid tower so they can climb up here, almost like a playground kind of thing, and look out over their parents or whatever and look around. And they can see the UFO crashing into the building. So, like I said earlier, this is sectioned off, so there's no way they can actually get through there. So, but it's just too cool to leave out. Like, that's quite a view for when you're walking up to see your movie, you know. So there's two theaters up here, one there and one here. And if you notice, the lights are kind of flickering. I did that on purpose because I wanted it to kind of feel like, you know, the power was kind of on the fritz from obviously this giant thing crashing into the building. So I don't know, I just thought it kind of gave a little bit of an extra effect there. We'll come on in here to one theater. These theaters are a little bigger than the first one I showed you. Come up here. Pretty nice. Simple design. I colored the stairs different on the alley that leads up on both sides. And we'll just make our way back over here. Oh, too far. Same idea in here. Same theater basically. Same size. The only difference with this one is I have the lights off just to give you guys some perspective. So I think it looks pretty cool. It kind of has the screen almost glowing a little bit, but it's still light enough that people, like, so you can see when you're in there looking around. And then up here we have like the gated off area. This would be where the staff would come in, and this is like another control room. You can flip the lights on and off. Very simple redstone. I'm not the greatest with redstone, so I don't pretend to know what I'm really doing when it comes to that. But if you would like to see that, just how I did that, just comment below. I can show you the different simple redstone things I've done in here with the flickering lights and the lights on the roof of the theaters, as well as the UFO. All very simple techniques there. So yeah, if you liked the video, just make sure you leave me a like and subscribe for more. I just recently started doing the videos here. I've been working on the city for a few years, so if you guys would like to see more of the buildings I've made, just make sure to let me know so I keep making them. And you know, there's lots to see. I have tons and tons of buildings. I pretty much filled up this entire PS3 map with, you know, a few different there's a main city here, and then another little small city off that way, and a couple towns scattered around. So anyway, have a great day, guys. We'll see you later.